and this is 60 plus women making their dash count. And today's interview is with none other than Rosemary Steward. And so I want you to glean some things from what she's going to share with her 82 years of being on this planet, and none other than the fabulous Rosemary Steward. Yay! So Rosemary, first of all, thank you for being part of this interview. I appreciate it. We have a lot of history, but I'm not going in there. We're only talking about 60 plus women making the dash count. How is she making her dash count still at 82? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you said it all, so this is the end. Bye, ladies.
She knows me too. Okay, no, go ahead.
Hello, ladies. I'm Rosemary Steward, as Rhonda said. And in my 82nd year of birth, the question was, what am I doing to make the dash count at this time in my life? I'm enjoying life. I've retired from City Colleges of Chicago. By the way, of course, I live in Chicago. I've retired from City Colleges of Chicago as a college advisor. Wore many other hats during the 25 years that I worked for City Colleges.
Okay.
I'm a mother of 2 adult children who are independent, got their own families, living their own life. I have 8 grandchildren between the 2 children.
Okay.
I was married for 26 years and been divorced probably for 30 years.
Okay.
I enjoy life. Always been involved in writing and reading and, just enjoying life, enjoying people, places, and things. I'm a lifelong learner.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm interested in different people, different cultures, doing different things. One of the things that I realized is that my mother had 4 girls. I'm the oldest. She had a set of twins. So right now it's just me and one sister.
Okay.
One of the twins still living. The twin sister and my youngest sister are no longer here in body. My mom is not here. My biological father is not here. And I realized that I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would live to be 80.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Right. Wow.
I mean, my mom died at 63, so this
Wow.
is truly a new experience for me. I don't feel like I'm in my 80s. I feel ageless.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Still that one, guys. Still that one. Love it. Love it.
I am, like I said, I'm interested in living life to the fullest.
I do want you to share a little bit about your Pampered Woman's Closet.
So, Pampered Woman's Closet came to me pre-pandemic.
Okay.
I was at an event. One of the vendors had clothes, gently worn clothes, and I thought, that's interesting. I think I want to explore that. And so I did.
Okay.
And so my vision at the time was to be a pop-up vendor, vending at different events. I had an opportunity to do maybe 3 events before the pandemic hit.
Okay.
And then that shut us down, shut me down, shut the world down.
Right.
And I was just thinking about how I was going to do it and all of that. Of course, I had other interests in other things that I was involved in. And it took a while. So part of the process of getting from then to now was learning about thrifting. Okay. Learning about trying to define my niche, my audience. My niche is women's sizes, full-figured women. Women's sizes 12 and up.
Yeah.
Some folks define a size 12 as full-figured. I think that's a skinny lady. But
Don't judge.
I was blessed to. I have been blessed and am blessed to get just wonderful donations from wonderful people who have become friends and who have become a part of my community. And so recently, I was just feeling a lot of anxiety about the business not growing, not evolving. I felt stagnant with it. And I'm a woman of faith, so I'm constantly talking to God and asking, guide me, direct me, give me a vision, show me something. And I got a vision to do a fashion show for women who are in shelter. And I reached out to an organization, a shelter that I worked at for 6 years part-time, tutoring the male residents in preparation for getting their GED. So I reached out contacted the new executive director, and, told her what I was doing and what I wanted to do. We had an initial meeting, and it was like I was back home. You know, I was embraced, and she was excited, and we, talked about a date. My idea was that the women residents would be the models. They would walk the runway, the runway, and just have fun. I wanted them to feel inspired.
Right.
I wanted them to have fun. I wanted them to know that their circumstances does not define who they are.
Yeah, I love the idea. When you shared that with me, I was like, oh, you're not making any money? You got some nice clothes. You got clothes with like tags on them still that people have donated to her, Pampered Woman's Closet. And she says, no, I just want to give back. And I was like, that's the kind of person you want to know.
Yes. So the women just had a wonderful, wonderful time. They had an opportunity to invite their families and friends. The shelter, we used the chapel, which is beautiful. Now I am inspired, to take this fashion show on the road. I'm still processing the whole experience and still thinking about how it will grow, if this is really something that I need to or want to or should move forward with.
Okay.
I'm a writer, and I'm involved with the Goodman Theater. The Goodman Theater here in Chicago has a program called Generations for people 50 and 55 and older.
Okay.
It's a free program, and we learn how to write creatively and be storytellers.
Okay.
So I'm learning my voice. As I said, I'm a lifelong learner, so I'm always learning something. So one of the ideas that came to me about if I move forward and how to move forward with Pampered Woman's Closet is incorporate my writing, which is another place where I've been stuck.
Okay.
Write a little book on no more than, you're going to find this interesting.
This is all new to me.
New to me too. No more than 31 pages.
Okay.
Because there's 31 days in most of the months of the year.
Okay.
And 6 topics.
Okay.
6 topics in that 31 pages. So the 6th is, on the 6th day, God created man and woman.
Okay.
So I want to celebrate woman.
Okay.
And that's the 6th. So everything will be around,
We still flushing this out.
Right,
we still flushing this out. It's my first time hearing it. Okay.
But I'm going to incorporate the writing and give a book. Give a book to the women who I encounter, who I experience, whether through a fashion show or whatever. And of course, Rhonda, I'm looking at her now, she's thinking, give. You're not going to be selling.
No, I'm still like on the concept of it. So that's what my thought is. This is a woman who is 82 years old. Let me just explain something to you because I always talk about this. It's our dash. She's on TikTok. She's on Instagram. She's on Pinterest. Of course, she's on Facebook. She's getting on YouTube, as you can see. This is the beginning of her being on YouTube on this channel. She is always taking classes. She's typically the oldest person in the class, older than the professor. That doesn't bother her. She is just like so giving with her attention and her love of reading and things of that sort that I just wanted to just throw that. She takes swimming classes. She is not giving up. She is making that dash, whatever long length or shorter length, she's making it count.
Right.
And you're finding your voice.
Right, finding my voice, finding what's next at this age and stage in my life. What else do I want to include to make this dash count?
Right.
Do you? This is your time. You're worthy. You deserve to. You deserve to enjoy this time in your life. You're never going to get it again. It's a new experience, and oftentimes I know I am. Have doubts and insecurities about. Should I be? Do I look? I'm too. All of that. That's just part of the human experience. There are things that we have no control over, but those things that we do have control over is making our dash count. Living your life, living it out loud,
Right.
living it unapologetically, cleansing out the debris, getting rid of the old, inviting in the new, meeting you for the first time. This is me, Rosemary, in my 82nd year. I don't know her, so I want to get to know her. I want to enjoy her. I want to have fun with her, and I want her to have fun with other people like Rhonda Thomas of Ron's Way Lifestyle. Live your life, enjoy your life. Know that you are blessed, know that you are worthy, keep moving forward.
60 plus women making their dash count. Rosemary is an example of that. I have other people in the group that are in our community that's in their 80s, a few that's in their 80s. But when they come and they meet her and she's just so intellectually like still there and taking care of stuff and doing all that. So thank you very much, Rosemary.
Thank you.
You are absolutely wonderful. I am excited to do this interview with you because I know you are the epitome of women who are 60 plus. You're living your 82nd year. I like that. And still making your dash count. You swim, you exercise, you do all the things. You are out there still learning, lifelong learner you are. And I'm just so incredibly proud to call you my friend. And for many, many years, and to interview with you, it's like, this is just perfect. Because this is happening, okay? So thank you for this. All right, guys, another interview coming. This is Rosemary Steward at 87. She's a badass.
82.
Oh, did I say 87? Okay. We'll cut that out too. 82, I don't know where the 7 came from. I looked at the 7 on the clock. This is what ADD does. All right, bye-bye, guys. Okay, she'll cut.